have heard, and with a knowing ear, that he which hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
It well appears, but tell me, why you proceeded not against these feet so criminal, so capital in nature, despite your safety, greatness, wisdom, all of themselves, you mainly were stirred up.
For two special reasons, which to you may perhaps seem much unseemly, but to me, they are strong. The queen is a mother. And for myself, my virtue and my claim be either which. She is so conjunctive to my life and soul. And his fear. I could not but by her. The other motive, as to how public I would not go, is the great love the general gender bear him, who dipping all his faults in their affection, work like the spring that turneth wood to stone, convert his gyves to graces, so that my arrows, too slightly timbered for so loud a wind, would revert to my bow again, and not to where I aimed them.
And so have I, a noble father lost, a sister driven to desperate terms, whose worth it praises may go back again, to challenge her out of all the age for her perfection. My revenge will come.
Take not your sleeves for that. You must not think that we are made of stuff so flat and low we can let our beard be shook with danger. And dig it in pastime. You shall shortly hear more. I love your father. We love ourselves. Like that, I can hope to teach us some magic. How now? What news?
Letters, my lord. From Hamlet. Peace, your majesty. This is the queen.
From Hamlet? Who brought them?
Sailors, my lord, they say. I saw them not. They were given me by Claudio. He received them from that province.
Laertes, you shall hear them. Leave us! High and mighty you shall know I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, when I shall first, asking your pardon thereunto, recount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. Hamlet. What should this mean? Are all the rest come back? Or is this some abuse and no such thing?
Will you the hand?
Tis Hamlet's character, naked, and in postscript he says alone. Will you advise me?
Almost in him, my lord, but let him come. Born with the very sickness of my heart, I shall live to come to his peace. Thus didst thou.
Be so. How should it be so? How otherwise? Will you be ruled by me?
I, my lord, do not overrule me to a peace.
To thine own peace. If you be now returned as checking at his voyage, and he has no more to undertake it, I shall work him to an exploit now ripe under my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall. And for his death, no winds of blame shall breathe, or even his mother shall uncharge the practice, and call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled, but rather if you divide so that I might be the order.
It falls right. You have been taught this since your travel much. And in Hamlet's hearing, for quality they say you shine. Here some of parts did not together pluck such envy from him, as did that one. And that, in my regard, of the unworthiest siege.
What is that, my lord?
A very ribbon in the cap of youth, yet needful too. For youth no less becomes the light and careless livery that it wears, than settled age his sables and his weeds, supporting health and greatness. 2 months since here was a gentleman in Normandy. I've seen myself and served against the French, and they can well on horseback. given in corpse and demi-natured with the brave beast. So far he taught my thought that I, in forgery of shapes and tricks, come short of what he did.
The Norman, was it?
And Norman,
All my life. Lamore!
the very
I
same.
know him well. He's a brute-seated gem of automation.
He made confession of you and gave you such a masterly report for art and exercise. And for your labor most especial, that he cried, "'Twould be a sight indeed if one could match you." Described as a donation. Described as a donation you swore had neither motion, guard, nor eye if you opposed them. Sir, this reported it did Hamlet so envenom with his envy that he could do nothing but wish and beg for your son coming over to play with him. Now, out of this,
What out of this, my lord?
Laertes, was your father dear to you? Or are you like a painting of sorrow, a face without a heart?
Well, I ask you this!
Not that I think that you did not love your father, but that I know that love is begun by time, and that I see in passages of proof. Time qualifies the spark and fire of it. There lives within this very flame of love a kind of wick or snuff that will abate it. But nothing is out of goodness still. For goodness growing to a pleurisy dies in his own too much. For we would do what we should do when we would. For this would changes and half abatements and delays are as much as there are tongues, our hands, our accidents. Then this shit is like a spendthrift sigh that hurts by easing. But to the greedy ulcer, Hamlet comes back. What would you undertake to show yourself your father's son, indeed more than in words?
Cut it through the church!
Oh. No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should have no bounds. Look at Laertes when you do this. Keep close within your chamber. At my return, she'll know you are come home. We'll put on those shall praise your excellence, and set a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you. Bring you in fine together, and wager on your heads. You being remiss, most generous, and free from all contriving, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease, or a little bit of shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and in a passive practice, require for your father.
I will do it. For that purpose, I'll anoint my sword. I want an unction of a mountain so mortal, that was of a knife in it, where draws the blood, no cataplasm so rare, but from all simple that virtue, under the moon, seems to think from death. That's but scratch with all. I will touch my purpose with thinking, then I
Let's further think of this. With what convenience of both time and means makes to our shape? If this should fail, and that our drip look through our bad performance, 'twere better not to say. Therefore, this project should have a back or second that might hold if this did last. Soft. Let me see. We'll make a solemn wager on your cunning. Have it. When in your bouts you are hot and dry,